Ottumwa High Baseball, 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and the live video stream at ottumwaradio.com, of course. Good evening once again, everybody. Jason Van Arkel with you here at Legion Memorial Field, getting ready for Game 2 between your Ottumwa Bulldogs and the Railsplitters of Des Moines Lincoln. The Bulldogs won Game 1, 12-2 in 6 innings. And now Ottumwa goes for the sweep, trying to get their conference record back to 500. OHS comes in at now 4-6 on the year. They are 1-2 in Metro Conference play. Lincoln now 6-9, 2-3 in the Metro. The Bulldogs in Game 2 will pitch Max Thomason. He'll get the start, and he will be opposed by Nico Luna, who was the Des Moines Lincoln shortstop in Game 1. Bulldogs get right back in the conference race, you would think, if they can find a way to win Game 2 here against the Rails. They'd stay one behind Roosevelt in the loss column, having dropped 2 to the Rough Riders. Now, since you don't get a home this season with your conference opponents, you only get one doubleheader with them. The Bulldogs will lose a tiebreaker with Roosevelt if you're thinking ahead to the end of the season. But I don't know if Roosevelt's going to win every one of its conference games the rest of the way. And if you're a Ottumwa, all you can do is win as many games as you can and see where you end up. A step in the right direction in Game 1 today, and they could take another step if they could capture the nightcaps. So the Bulldogs and Rails coming your way. Game 2 in just a little bit. We'll take a 2-minute timeout, come back, and get you the starting lineups for Game 2 here on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
Hi, I'm Mark Frimeware, new owner of Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, Iowa. Call us at Champion Bowl to join the fun. We have new hours to better serve you. We are open Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., Friday and Saturday, 10 a.m. to midnight, and noon to 10 every Sunday. If you just want to hang out in the lounge, we have a full bar and a great menu. Make sure and like us on Facebook for weekly fun and special at Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, where bowling is fun.
Yes, the great outdoors is wide open. So why not make the most of it? Expand your family's freedom with the off-road's best. Like the only built-in GPS that doesn't require a cell connection. And group tracking that lets you spread out on the trail, but stay together for the journey. Polaris. Think outside.
Stop into Slayton Polaris, located 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
Palace Cafe and Books invite you to stop in and try their real, not fast, fresh, never frozen, made in-house menu, which is sure to satisfy. Start your day with their fresh brewed coffee or one of their specialty drinks and a delicious breakfast. Stop in for a cup of one of their homemade soups, a sandwich, or salad for lunch. Don't forget dessert. At Cole Palace Cafe and Books, your purchases help our neighbors with disabilities learn valuable job skills. Check out their gently used books while you wait. That's Cole Palace Cafe and Books at 226 West Main Street, Ottumwa.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ottumwa High baseball getting ready for game 2 against Des Moines Lincoln here at Legion Memorial Field. Let's get you those starting lineups. First for the Railsplitters, a different lineup for the second contest. Leading off and playing left field, Carter Storm. He was a right fielder in game 1. Batting second and playing shortstop, Camden Walker. Batting third and the DH will be Cooper King, who was the pitcher in game 1. Reese Martin at second base will bat fourth. Deshaun Sharp at first base hits fifth. Javon Rivera playing third base, batting sixth. Cameron Amos in center field hits seventh. Alex King will catch and bat eighth. Batting ninth is the right fielder Hunter Walker. And the pitcher for Des Moines Lincoln is Nico Luna. Luna making his third start. He's 2-1 with a 2.21 ERA. 12 2/3 innings pitched. 9 hits allowed, 6 runs, 4 earned, 6 walks, 11 strikeouts. Opponents hitting 173 against him. For the Bulldogs, leading off and playing second base, Dominic Delahoy. Batting second, the shortstop Mitch Wood. Jesus Jaime at third base, batting third. Trey Swartz at first base hits cleanup. Thomas Mitchell, the designated hitter, bats fifth. Brody Evans in right field hitting sixth. Julian Moore, the catcher, bats seventh. Andrew Cole in left field hits eighth. And Colt McKinnon will play center field and bat ninth. The pitcher for Ottumwa, Max Thomason. Thomason making his first start in 2 relief appearances. He's 1-0 with no ERA, 3 innings pitched, just 1 hit allowed, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts. Opponents hitting .091 against him. So he's earned the right to start in this conference game against Des Moines Lincoln. Bulldogs already out on the field getting ready for the top of the first inning. Again, Ottumwa, if you missed it earlier, won game 1 12-2 in 6 innings. Hoping for the sweep here in game 2. The numbers say it's a good pitching matchup. But we will see how it plays out on the field. So here comes the leadoff hitter, Carter Storm, after one more warm-up pitch from Thomason. Storm played right field and hit seventh in game 1. He was 1 for 2 with a single and a stolen base. Hitting leadoff here in game 2.
Batting for Lincoln, number 14, Carter Storm.
C-A-R-D-E-R, Carter Storm. Right-handed batter digs in. Thomason on the mound. The wind in the first pitch of game 2 is inside and high, ball 1. Our first pitch at 7:13. 85 degrees under mostly sunny skies. Not a lot of breeze to speak of again. The pitch, inside and high, backed him off the plate 2-0. An east wind at 9 miles an hour. But down here in the little bowl where Legion Memorial Field sits, it's barely moving the flag on the flagpole in dead center field. The 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Thomason into the wind and the next offering. Pop foul back and out of play. And the count goes even at 2-2. Bulldogs trying to get back to 500 in conference play. And get within a game of 500 overall. They come in 4-6. Lincoln now 6-9. The wind and the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. It gets away from Moore. He's able to get it off to his right. Throws down to first to complete the strikeout for out number 1. That brings up Camden Walker, the shortstop. He didn't play in game 1.
For Lincoln, number 9, Camden Walker.
Walker, just a freshman, hitting .333, 5 for 15 with a couple of runs batted in. And before the at-bat, Carter Storm, I didn't see this happen. He was running to first after the ball in the dirt on the strikeout. He crossed the bag, and now he is down in the dirt behind the bag at first base and being checked on by his coaches. Again, I didn't see what happened. The throw from Moore beat him by a few steps, so by the time he got to first, I had looked away to record the strikeout. They help him to his feet. But they're going to have to assist him off the field, and he apparently cannot put any weight on one of his legs, as a couple of his Lincoln fellows are having him under each arm, and they are carrying him off the field. Hopefully that's not as serious as it looks, but that's not a good sign when you can't even kind of limp off. Although perhaps they said, you know what, we'll just carry you off, that'll be faster. That could be. Well, he was supposed to play left field here in game 2. Have a feeling we'll see a different left fielder in the bottom of the first inning. Hopefully the young man will be okay. So here's Walker. Again, 5 for 15 on the season. 1 out, nobody on here in the top of the first. The pitch. Chop foul as Thomason came inside on Walker, 0-1. No balls and a strike to the Railsplitter shortstop. In the last 2 days, Ottumwa baseball has played Roosevelt and Lincoln. Those are the two Des Moines schools that have long nicknames associated with their presidential high school names. There's a ground ball fair down the third base line. Jaime's got it. Long throw across, got him. 2 down. 2 up, 2 down here in the first inning. And here is Cooper King. He was the losing pitcher in game 1 at the plate in game one, 2 for 2, 2 singles and a walk. To finish the thought, we played the Roosevelt Rough Riders, after Theodore Roosevelt, of course, and now the Lincoln Railsplitters after Abraham Lincoln. But of course, you can also shorten those nicknames. The Rough Riders can be just the Riders, and the Railsplitters can be just the Rails. First pitch to King. Chopper to third, 2 hops to Jesus Jaime, another chance. A low throw, Swartz can't dig it out. And a good job by the catcher, Julian Moore, to back that up and keep King at first base. That'll be an error on Jaime. So with 2 out base runner for Lincoln, and here's Reese Martin, the second baseman.
Now batting number 3.
Came into the doubleheader, I should say, hitting .455. He went 0 for 2 with a sac fly and RBI in game 1. Thomason from the stretch throws a strike to Martin, 0-1. Cooper King doesn't look like a guy who steals bases, but he's 8 for 8 on the season. And he's got a pretty big lead. Throw to first, will chase him back. Won the count. The pitch, ground ball to third, and off the glove of Jaime, and then picked up by Wood. He tried to throw it to first, didn't have a play. He threw it away. And now runners will advance to second and third, so that's a double error on the play. Jaime couldn't field the ground ball cleanly. And then Mitch Wood, who didn't have a chance to throw the runner out, tried to do so anyway and threw it away.
Now batting number 16, Deshaun.
So it's second and third all of a sudden with 2 down in an inning that should be over. And that brings up Deshaun Sharp, the first baseman, who was 0 for 2 with a sac fly and an RBI in game 1. Both of Lincoln's runs in game 1 were sac flies. Pitch inside to the left-handed batting Sharp, 1-0. One ball, no strikes. The pitch, ground ball, first base side. Swartz boots it, can't find it, picks it up, can't get to the bag. A run scores. It's 1-0 on the 4th error of the inning. Runners at the corners, still 2 down, and the batter, Javon Rivera. The third baseman, he was 0 for 2 in game 1. There were 2 out, nobody on, and over the next 3 batters, Ottumwa committed 4 errors, and Lincoln has a run. Trey Swartz holding Sharp on at first and having to look right into the sun. Runner goes, pitch Ground ball left side through the hole, base hit, and it's 2-0. Rivera with an RBI single. And the air's really biting at Ottumwa here now.
Now batting number 7, Brandon Canny.
Isn't the 7 I have? Double checking the batter, it's Brandon Canny. He played center field in game 1. Didn't bat. He's looking at a 1-0 count here. This pitch grounded up the middle. Mitch Wood has it, flips to De La Hoya on the bag at second for the force. And this inning, which was kind of a disaster, is finally over. There were 2 runs on 1 hit, 4 errors, and 2 left on base. We go to the bottom of the first. The Rails 2. The Bulldogs are coming to bat. Back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
I did not come to play, I came to dominate. Dominate.
Bottom of the first inning, Lincoln got a pair of unearned runs in the top half, and now the Bulldogs will face the right-hander Nico Luna for the first time. I'll run down the defense behind him. We'll start in center with Brandon Canny. Hunter Walker's in right. Javon Rivera at third. Camden Walker at short. Reese Martin at second. Deshaun Sharp at first. And Alex King behind the plate. The left fielder, Carter Storm, would have been playing left field, but he got hurt running down to first in the top of the first inning. And I think Caden Storm has taken his place.
Your second baseman, number 2, Dominic De La Hoya.
Dominic De La Hoya leads it off for Ottumwa. Pitch inside from Luna, ball 1. De La Hoya reached base every time in game 1, 2 for 2, 2 singles, 2 walks, 3 runs, 3 RBI. The 1-0. A little bit high. No, that's called a strike, 1-1. Umpire with a very delayed visual strike signal, the 1-1. Chopper out to short. Walker has it. Throw to first high, but reaching up to catch it is Sharp for out number 1. The ball started to sail on him.
Now batting shortstop, number 5, Mitch Wood.
Here's Mitch Wood. Mitch was 1 for 3, a double, hit by a pitch and a run scored in game 1. Bulldogs down 2-0 here in the bottom of the first inning, and Mitch takes a strike, 0-1. That pitch off the plate outside as Mitch checked his swing, 1-1. Pitch chopped weakly up the third baseline, fielding it near the bag is Rivera. Throw to first, sails down the right field line, not even near the bag. Wood on his way to second. I think he had that beat anyway. We'll call that an infield hit, then an error moving him to second. Well, Ottumwa threw the ball away multiple times in the first inning. 4 errors in the inning led to 2 Lincoln runs. Now Lincoln commits an error, and Wood's in scoring position with 1 down for Jesus Jaime. What kind of a game did Jaime have in game 1? Well, 3-run homer, RBI single, RBI ground out, 2 for 3, 5 batted in. He did okay. First pitch here. High fly ball to center. Drifting back is Canny. Now over to his left. He will make the catch. Wood will tag. Throw coming to third, and it's offline. And Mitch is standing up. He's at third with 2 down. And it's up to Trey Swartz.
Now at the bat, your first baseman.
Swartz 0 for 3 in game 1.
7, Trey Swartz.
2 out, a runner at third. Someone trying to get at least 1 back, trailing 2-0. First pitch, swing and a foul at the plate, 0-1. Each team has a hit. Lincoln also with an error in this inning. The 0-1. Roller to third, charging is Rivera, fields it on the grass, throws across, that's in time. And the side is retired. No runs, 1 hit, 1 error, 1 left after 1. Bulldogs down 2-0. Back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Wondering what to have for lunch or supper? Stop in and see Mike and his team at Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse. Whether you want amazing Greek food, pasta, salads, sandwiches, fish, chicken, steak, or the best pizza in town, they have what you want. They are always open for carryout, and their full menu is available at mikespizzasteakhouse.com. Thank you, Southern Iowa, for making Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse your favorite restaurant and your favorite pizza place. Proud to support the Ottumwa Bulldogs.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Gotta go all the way.
Top of the second inning, Bulldog baseball brought to you by Josh Brenda and the team at Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home. By Dr. Dwayne Petrito at Petrito Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa, where they want to give you a smile that lasts a lifetime. Call today for an appointment. And by Mark and the team at Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, opening soon with new upgrades to make your bowling experience even better. Champion Bowl, where bowling is fun. Lincoln got 2 unearned runs in the top of the first inning as Ottumwa committed 4 errors, all of them with 2 out. And now the Rails will have 8, 9, and 1 due up in their order. Alex King will lead it off.
Number 12, Alex.
He had 1 at bat in game 1, came on late defensively and struck out at the plate. Max Thomason still only threw 15 pitches in that first inning, even though his defense did him no favors. First pitch on the way here, and a high fly ball to left, pretty well hit, but drifting over, getting underneath it, is Andrew Cole to make the catch for out number 1. That brings up Hunter Walker, playing right field here in game 2.
Now batting number 6, Hunter
Walker was used as a courtesy runner in game 1 at the plate this season, a 286 hitter with 3 runs batted in. Each team has 1 hit. Ottumwa's got 4 errors. Lincoln has 1. Right-hander to right-hander. Thomason to walk, a bunt shown, bunted foul at the plate. For strike 1. Won the count to the number 9 hitter in the Rails order. Thomason's next offering is hit weakly to first base. Swartz has it. He'll take it to the bag himself for out number 2. Back to the top of the order, and this will be Caden Storm. Carter Storm led off the game, struck out. The ball was in the dirt. Storm got hurt trying to run to first. So now Caden Storm is playing left field. Caden in game 1 was 0 for 2, was hit by a pitch and scored a run. Storm stepped out of the box for a moment, now digs back in. Des Moines Lincoln baseball is what you'd call a family affair, as there's a foul off to the right out of play, 0-1. There's 2 Storms, Carter and Caden. There's 2 Kings, Cooper and Alex. And there's 2 Wakas, Hunter and Camden. Won the count to Caden Storm. The next offering from Thomason is grounded weakly to short. Fielded by Wood. He's got to hurry the throw. It's high and safe at first is Storm. That's probably an infield hit. Even that, if that throw is online, I think Storm beats it. Mitch probably needed to charge that ball. So a 2-out hit for Lincoln, their second hit of the game, and the batter Camden Walker, who grounded to third his first time up. Throw to first, and Caden Storm gets back. Lincoln got a man on after there were 2 out in the first inning, turned it into 2 runs. That was because Ottumwa was committing 4 errors. A 2-out single here. Thomason trying to pitch around that. Pitch on the way, outside, ball one. Walker looking down to his head coach in the third base box to get the sign. Not sure what the sign would be here, unless it's a hit and run. I'm going to throw to first, and Storm gets back on a dive. Still 1-0 to Camden Walker. Thomason from the stretch. Runner goes. Pitch is lifted in the air to center. Should be easy for McKinnon. He's got it, and the inning is over. No runs, one hit, one left. We go to the bottom of the second. Lincoln 2, Ottumwa nothing. We're back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
At Dixon's Floors and More, we don't mind being different, as long as the difference is better. With hundreds of brands to choose from, including the largest manufacturers in the industry, we transform the volume of products we carry into lower prices for you. Don't start your project without starting at Dixon's Floors and More.
Mention you saw this video and receive 5% off your entire purchase at Dixon's Floors and More in Ottumwa.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Gotta go all the way.
Bottom of the second inning. Ottumwa baseball going for the sweep over to Moines Lincoln here at Legion Memorial Field, but right now the Rails lead it 2-0. Bulldogs had a runner in scoring position with one out in the first inning, couldn't bring him home. Now we'll have Thomas Mitchell, Brody Evans, and Julian Moore to bat against the right-hander Nico Luna. Mitchell in game one was 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. If you missed it, Bulldogs won that game 12-2 in 6 innings. First pitch, big swing and a miss by Mitchell. And it's 0-1. The next offering, inside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Luna's 1-1 pitch, line foul off to the right out of play. And it's 1-2. That means they've got to get a new ball to Luna from the dugout, and with Luna having to look right into the sun, looking at the dugout, they just rolled it out to him. That was wise. Wouldn't want to beat your pitcher because he can't see it. Here's the 1-2. Pop foul to the right. That'll get out of play, and now Luna's like, I got to look into the sun again. He's walking toward the dugout. They lob another one out there. Still 1-2 to Mitchell. Of course, it is a curious year of 2020, having to have the sanitized baseballs from the dugouts because of COVID-19. Another foul off to the right. This one grounded to the Bulldog dugout. But the procedure that high school baseball is using, and by the way, I think it's by and large been successful. There have been a few teams that have had to deal with the COVID-19 positive test and had to suspend seasons, but I don't think any of those instances have come about because of action on a ball field. Here's the 1-2, way outside 2-2. But also in baseball, you have kind of a unique thing that the only team that touches the ball is the team in the field. The team at bat is never has to touch the ball. Pitch inside 3-2. When we get to football season, now each team brings its own footballs. But when you're on offense, the defense is trying to take the football away. And there are times when the other team will touch that ball. Pitch fouled back. Of course, the biggest question is basketball. I was talking to Bulldog girls head coach Joe Vandenberg about this a little while ago. In basketball, you've got the ball, and then you score, you don't score, and then the other team has the ball. There's a little liner caught by the second baseman, Martin, just off the top of the dirt for out number 1. Good at bat by Mitchell, but he can't find his way to get on. And the batter, Brody Evans.
Number 9, Brody Evans.
Evans did not bat in game 1. On the season, hitting .250 with an RBI. Now, obviously, basketball season itself is still many months away. They've got time to kind of figure that out. As the pitch is line foul off to the right 0-1. I think Ottumwa was trying to lose all Lincoln's baseballs here. I know that right now in the summer workouts, players are not allowed to share basketballs, and if a ball has to go from one player to another, it has to be sanitized first, which makes for a little more time and a little interesting workout. That pitch down low to Evans, 1 ball, 1 strike. It's something, something teams are just going to have to deal with until this is passed. 1-1. Inside again, 2-1. I do think baseball has that advantage that the fielding team is the only one to touch the ball. So you keep the ball sanitized in the dugout. The fielding team runs and gets the foul balls. We've seen that a lot. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Strike on the inside corner, 2-2. Fans are being told not to go after foul balls. By and large, they've paid attention. The 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball called strike 3, 2 down. First strikeout for Luna. That'll bring up Julian Moore.
Catcher number 25, Julian Moore.
In game 1, Moore was 0 for 3. First pitch on the way. Outside ball 1. Lincoln leading 2-0 here in the bottom of the second inning. And a big swing and a miss, 1-1 to Moore. Lincoln got its 2 runs on 4 errors in the first inning. The Rails do have 2 hits, but both runs are unearned. Moore takes a letter high strike and he's down on the count 1-2. Two out, nobody on, and the 1-2 pitch from Luna. Pop foul back and out of play. Still 1-2. The wind and the pitch. High, 2-2. You can say this about Ottumwa this inning. They've seen a lot of pitches. Mitchell was 3-2 with 3 foul balls. Evans was 2-2. Moore 2-2 with a foul ball. The pitch. That's called strike 3 in the inside corner. Ottumwa caught looking back-to-back at bats to end the inning. They go in order. We head for the third. Bulldogs down 2-0 back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
You be scared at John, watch me lean though.
Top of the third inning, Bulldog Baseball brought to you by Community First Credit Union with 17 locations to serve you. By Slayton Polaris, your home for the best deals on Polaris Rangers and ATVs. Call or stop in and see them today, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski. And by Sonic Drive-In, featuring made-to-order American classics, signature menu items, and speedy service from Friendly Car Hops. Cruise on over to Sonic on North 63 next to Walgreens for the ultimate Sonic experience. Des Moines Lincoln 2. Ottumwa nothing, top of the third. Okay, I look at Twitter a lot, and we tweet periodic updates during games when we can. I don't often read anything off of Twitter, but I'm going to read an awful, horrible joke in a moment. Because I make dad jokes, it's what I do. First off, we'll have Cooper King stand at the plate, and the pitch is inside for Max Thomas and ball one. King reached on the first of the 4 errors in the first inning and scored the first Lincoln run. Here's the 1-0 pitch, inside 2-0. Now to get this joke, you have to have been, or you have to at least be aware of early 90s music. Specifically, rap music. The 2-0. There's a strike, 2-1. So apparently, Vanilla Ice is still doing concerts after all these years. And this is a true story. He was going to do a concert in Texas, but it was being criticized all over the place because, well, there's a pandemic going on. Pitch inside, 3-1. Well, Vanilla Ice has indefinitely postponed that concert. And then somebody who has a sense of humor on Twitter said that Vanilla Ice stopped, collaborated, and listened. There's a ground ball to third, fielded by Jaime. Throw to first in timeout, number 1. Not only was that an awesome bad joke, it fit perfectly in the at-bat. It's the kind of high-quality entertainment we bring you on these Ottumwa broadcasts. 1 out, nobody on. Here's Reese Martin. He reached on a fielding error, went to second on a throwing error, and scored the second Lincoln run in the first inning. Rails lead 2-0. First pitch on the way. There's a strike 0-1. Good breaking ball from Thomason. Joe, I got to know, did you see that joke coming? I did not. He didn't. Oh, and 1 the count. And the pitch. In the dirt, 1 ball, 1 strike. One out, nobody on, top 3. Des Moines Lincoln batting, leading it somewhat 2-0. The Rails 2 runs, 2 hits and an error. Ottumwa no runs, 1 hit, 4 errors. Pop foul back and just over the press box. 1-2. They keep telling me that baseballs do come in through these windows. Never has happened when I'm sitting here. Every time I come up here, Ronnie's running the scoreboard tonight. It's usually Craig. Craig will tell me, yeah, the ball came in right where you were sitting. Well, I wasn't sitting here. Haven't gotten 1 yet. 1-2 the count. Thomason winds and delivers to Martin. Breaking ball lifted into shallow left. Coming on is Cole. He'll have to play it on a bounce. It's a bloop single for Reese Martin. Deshaun Sharp, the batter, he reached on an error his first time up.
16, Deshaun Sharp.
One on, 1 out. Martin gets his lead at first. Thomason leaning in to get the sign from Julian Moore. The pitch. That's in there for a strike, 0-1. That hit for the Rails, their third of the ball game. And a throw to first will chase Martin back on a dive. Still no balls and a strike to Deshaun Sharp, left-handed batting first baseman. That pitch up and away, and the count evens at 1-1. Out of town scoreboard, Field baseball loses one to Washington 9-3. Twin Cedars baseball beats Moulton Udell 10-0. The 1-1 popped up left side foul, but should be playable for Jaime. Over towards the Lincoln dugout, has room, plenty of foul territory here, makes the catch 2 down. Brings up Javon Rivera, had an RBI single in the first inning. They're in the bottom of the first inning in Van Buren, where Van Buren and Burlington Notre Dame have no score. Rivera digs in for Lincoln. Martin at first with 2 down, top of the third. Bulldogs down 2-0, trying to keep it where it is. The pitch. A little bit up and in, ball 1. Thomason from the stretch, the 1-0 pitch, outside corner strike, 1-1. We're looking ahead to the bottom of the third. The Bulldogs will have Cole, McKinnon, and Delahoy due up. Right-hander to right-hander, the 1-1. Swing and a miss. High fastball blew it right by him, 1-2. Thomason working rather deliberately here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. Driven down the line in left. That'll be a fair ball. Cole will cut it off before it gets to the corner. Racing for third. The throw goes to second, not in time. Ooh, Rivera almost came off the bag, but it is a 2-out double for Rivera. Martin stopped at third. Cole did a good job of getting the ball back in quickly, and then Wood tried to cut down Rivera going for 2, but not in time. The batter, Brandon Canning, bounced into an inning-ending fielder's choice in the first inning. Well, again, Lincoln, not much going on then with 2 outs all of a sudden. They've got a rally going. Thomason trying to nip it in the bud. The pitch, poked foul off to the right, out of play, 0-1. Thomas Mitchell is not on the bullpen mound. He's just kind of in the grassy area behind the Bulldog dugout. He's playing catch. Wonder if he might be the second pitcher in this game. That pitch is high, 1 ball, 1 strike. Second and third, 2 down. Lincoln threatening to add to their 2-0 lead. Thomason's 1-1. High drive to left. Cole going back. Looks like he's got a beat into the shade. Makes the catch. And the inning is over. No runs, 2 hits, 2 left. We go to the bottom of the third. Bulldogs trail 2-0. Back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
You are a player, cheerleader, or coach. Your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free, no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
We move to the bottom of the third inning. Bulldog Baseball brought to you by Shannon and the team at Dixon's Floors and More. Stop in today, check out the awesome showroom, and let Shannon give you a free estimate for flooring, cabinets, and fireplaces. Dixon's Floors and More, just past Walmart in Ottumwa. By Mike and his team at Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse in Ottumwa. Thank you, Southern Iowa, for voting them as your favorite restaurant and pizza place. Proud to support the Bulldogs. And by the Ottumwa Community School District, where they are proud to engage, educate, and empower every student every day. Go Bulldogs. Joe Vandenberg just told me a joke. I can't. It's not a dirty, no bad words. But it's something I can't repeat. But it was fun. Andrew Cole lead it off for Ottumwa. He'll be followed by Colton McKinnon and Dominic Delahoy. Cole in game 1, 0 for 2, but he scored twice, walked and scored. Also reached on an error and scored. Nico Luna's first pitch to the third inning comes in high, ball 1. I've always been of the notion that these Ottumwa teams are good at drawing walks. As there's a pitch on the outside corner, 1-1. Because for many years, and this team is no different, and a lot of the Bulldogs are, shall we say, not, 6'3". Andrew Cole, Colton McKinnon, Dominic Delahoy. That pitch swung on and missed 1 and 2. But the fact of the matter is, the Bulldogs have always had these speedy guys that have a little bit smaller strike zones. They draw a lot of walks. They get on base. They put pressure on the defense and on the pitcher. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Cole down on strikes there for out number 1. And Luna struck out the last 3 batters he's faced. Here's Colton McKinnon, who gets on base a ton. He was 0 for 2 in game 1. He did score 2 runs. Had a sacrifice. First pitch on the way. And a swing and a miss chase to breaking ball that went outside. 0-1. The next offering from Luna, big swing and a miss, 0-2. I start praising Ottumwa for their ability to draw walks, and now Luna's throwing nothing but strikes. The 0-2 pitch, upstairs, 1-2. One out, nobody on. Ottumwa down 2-0, bottom 3. The pitch, little chopper back to the mound. Luna will throw to first for out number 2. Top of the order, Dominic Delahoy, a ground ball to short his first time up.
Now batting for the Bulldogs, the second baseman, number 2, Dominic Delahoy.
Rails have 2 runs, 4 hits, and an error. Ottumwa no runs, 1 hit, and 4 errors. And the pitch is low to Delahoy, ball 1. First time through the order, Luna allowed only 1 hit and struck out 3. Now the 1-0, up high 2-0. Two balls and no strikes to the Bulldogs' second baseman. That pitch lifted in the air, foul off to the right out of play, 2-1. A new ball for Luna, and stepping back in is Delahoy. That pitch missed, and Dominic works ahead 3-1. Mitch Wood on deck. He has the Bulldogs' only hit so far. Now the 3-1. Up and in, ball 4. First walk issued by Luna. Delahoy's at first with 2 down, and here's Wood. Reached on an infield hit and went to second on a bad throw. Was eventually stranded at third in the first inning. Well, I know Mitch has the power to tie this game. I saw him hit a long home run over the fence against Ankeny in the first week of the season. Doesn't have to do that here, but you'd like him to find some grass, maybe drive one in the gap. Takes a strike from Luna, 0-1. The infield still pretty much all in sunshine. Foul territory, third base side in some shade, and some shade over the back half of left and center field. Runner goes, and now they've got him in a run down. Delahoy left too early, flip it to second as the pitcher. Pitcher got in his way trying to get back to first, and they're going to give him second base on interference. So Lincoln had him in the run down, but the pitcher got too close to Delahoy trying to go back to first, ran into him. It's not a stolen base. I'm not sure how you score that. But at any rate, Bulldogs have a man at second with 2 down. And an 0-1 count to Mitch Wood. Delahoy dancing around out there. The pitch outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Let's see if committing that. I think because, actually I said interference, I think it's actually called obstruction when the fielder does it. See, after committing the obstruction, if Luna's shaking a little bit, the 1-1. Down low, 2-1. From way up here, we cannot hear the umpire strike call. And when he calls a strike, he'll stand up, wait a moment, and then raise the right hand. So we all have to wait up here to see whether or not he called it a strike. 2-1 the count. And the pitch. Outside 3-1 with Jesus Jaime on deck. Sluggers count for Mitch Wood, 3 balls and a strike. Delahoy dancing away at second. The pitch Ball 4 inside. So back-to-back walks with 2 out, and here's Jaime, who flew out to center his first time up.
Baseman number 24, Jesus Jaime.
Jaime hit a 3-run homer in game 1. He does that here. The Bulldogs will take the lead just like that. First pitch on the way. In the dirt, ball 1. Ottumwa still only has the 1 hit. Jesus Jaime looking for a big second hit right here. Outfield playing him almost dead straight away. That pitch on the outside corner for a called strike. One and one to Jesus Jaime. Look back at second by Luna, and the pitch. Ground ball sharply down the third base line. Around third is De La Hoya. He's on his way home. Quickly picking it up and getting it back in. The left fielder Storm. That'll hold Wood at second, but it's an RBI single for Jesus Jaime. He's got 6 RBI in the doubleheader, and it's 2-1. So the 2 walks plus the obstruction call. Come back to haunt Lincoln at least for 1 run, and Trey Swartz a chance to tie the game if he can get a base hit. He grounded at third his first time up. Trey just needs to hit the ball hard somewhere. Takes a pitch up high, ball 1. Watching him swing the bat the last 2 days, seems like he's just been caught in between a lot. He's late on the fastball or early on the breaking ball. Did have a couple of hits yesterday, scratched him out, but he'd love to just hit one good line drive. The 1-0. Big swing and a miss, 1-1. Wood at second. Jaime at first, 2 down, a run home. Dogs within a run, 2-1. That pitch is strike, and it's 1-2. Swartz will dig back in with a 1-2 count. Big hole on the right side. If he could hit it over there. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And the inning is over, but Ottumwa gets a run on a hit. They leave 2. We go to the 4th inning. Bulldogs down 2-1. Back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is how we Sonic.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Top of the 4th inning. Ottumwa's back within a run. They trailed Des Moines Lincoln 2-1 Bulldog baseball here on KBIZ. Jesus Jaime with the RBI hit in the third inning. Jaime now has 6 RBI in this doubleheader. That's not even the most he's had this season. He had 7 RBI in 2 games against Marshalltown last week. I think he drove in 6 in the 2 games against Valley to open the season. Alex King will lead it off for Des Moines Lincoln. Flew out his first time up. Max Thomason's pitch swung on and missed on a pitch that tied him up inside 0-1. No balls, one strike. The next offering, low and away, 1-1. King, Walker, and then the top of the order, Caden Storm. King and then Hunter Walker. Camden Walker would bat 4th in this inning. The 1-1. Popped up, foul back to the left out of play. And the count goes to 1-2. New baseball for Max Thomason. Trying to take care of the hitters at the bottom of the order. King in the number 8 spot. The wind and the 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball lifted in the air to left. It's not very deep. Coming towards the line on a run is Cole. He gets there, makes the catch for out number 1. That does bring up Hunter Walker. A ground ball to first. His first time up.
Number 6, Hunter Walker.
Out of town scoreboard. Van Buren and Burlington Notre Dame scoreless in the second inning in Keosauqua. First pitch here to Walker. A little bit high, ball 1. Rails 2-4-1, Ottumwa 1-2-4. The 1-0 offering to Walker, down and away, 2-0. Thomason has struck out 1. He has yet to walk a batter in 3 1/3 innings. He's pitched well. Those 2 runs against him obviously unearned. The team committing 4 errors in the first inning. The 2-0. Up and in 3-0. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything about his walks or lack thereof. Three balls, no strikes. See if Max can come all the way back. The pitch. Breaking ball in there for a strike, 3-1. Caden Storm on deck. 1 out, nobody on, top 4. Dogs down a run. And the 3-1. High ball 4. So the first walk issued by Thomason. And Caden Storm, who had to come on for Carter Storm after Carter was hurt in the first inning. Caden Storm singled in the second inning in his first at-bat of Game 2. Batting in the leadoff spot. Steps out for a moment to get the signs and now digs in. See if Lincoln has something up their sleeve here. Don't know if they'd bunt with run out, but they do. Don't know if they'd bunt with one out, but they do like to put runners in motion. Well, he did bunt at it and he missed. Strike one. Just personally speaking, I find the runner at first one out bunt a little bit odd, because even if the sacrifice is successful, you got a guy in scoring position, but you've only got one chance to get him in. Don't mind it with nobody out in high school baseball. Runner goes, pitch is in the dirt. Moore will throw it down anyway, and close play, but safe. I didn't think Julian Moore had a prayer with that pitch in the dirt, but that was a quick release by the young man. But Walker steals the bag. Counts 1-1 to Storm. For Hunter Walker, that's his second stolen base of the year. The 1-1 to Storm, breaking ball grounded to third, and it goes right through Garcia's legs. Or pardon me, Jaime's legs. I don't know where I got Garcia. Racing for second, the throw to second, the tag, out at second is Storm for out number 2. Well, that's still an error on Jesus Jaime. But then he's thrown out at second, score it 7-6 to 4. As Storm got a little greedy there. Cole got it into Wood. Wood turned and fired to Delahoy at second to get the second out. That does move Walker to third. Now Camden Walker bats, but it's a runner at third and 2 down. And a pitch fouled back, 0-1. That error, the 5th of the game on Ottumwa. And it could still come back to haunt the Bulldogs if something else goes wrong here. But the alert play by Cole and Wood and Delahoy. Catching Lincoln getting a little greedy. Breaking ball inside corner, strike 2 to Walker. Walker's grounded to third and flied to center, 0 for 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Runner at third, 2 down, top 4. Ottumwa trying to stay within a run. It's 2-1 Lincoln. The pitch. Lifted in the air to right. Shallow coming on Evans. He will make the catch, fighting the sun to retire the side. No runs, no hits, 1 error, but a couple good defensive plays. And a man left at third. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Bulldogs trail 2-1. Back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
I do it for the love.
We move to the bottom of the fourth inning. Bulldog baseball brought to you by Cold Palace Cafe and Books on West Main Street in Ottumwa by the Train Depot. Good quality gourmet food selections. And by Family First Chiropractic, where their goal is to get your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for life. Family First Chiropractic, West 2nd Street in Ottumwa. Thomas Mitchell lead it off, followed by Brody Evans and Julian Moore in the bottom of the fourth inning, and Mitchell hits it foul in the air off to the right out of play, 0-1. Bulldogs trailing 2-1 in game 2 of the doubleheader after beating Lincoln 12-2 in game 1 in 6 innings. Ottumwa scratched out a run against Nico Luna in the third inning as that pitch misses away to Mitchell, 1-1. Another ball to Mitchell, lays off that one. It's 2-1. The next offering, ground ball, right side foul, and it's 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. The wind and the pitch. Outside, 3-2. Another good plate appearance by Mitchell. He went 3-2 his first time up before lining out to second. And that pitch misses for ball 4. Lead off walk. And that's the first time Ottumwa's had the leadoff man on in this game. Third walk issued by Luna. And that's going to prompt a conference on the mound. The batter, Brody Evans, who was called out on strikes his first time up. Luna's up to 60 pitches on the night. He had a 9-pitch first inning, but Ottumwa made him work in the last 2 innings. So Evans will dig in after the conference is over. Mitchell with a short lead at first. Now edges out a bit more. The pitch. Outside, ball 1. Lincoln may be anticipating a bunt from Evans here. But Brody didn't show any sign of it on the first pitch. The third baseman, Rivera, in on the grass. First baseman Sharp has to hold Mitchell on. Middle infielders double play depth. The throw to first, and Mitchell dives back in safely. One and 0 the count to Evans. Pitch on the way. Does show bunt this time. Bunted at it and missed. 1 ball, 1 strike. I do like the tactic of taking the first pitch and then trying to bunt. Make them think maybe you're not doing it. Now maybe you take the bunt off. You get a pitch you could pull. The third baseman is only about 80 feet from home plate in on the grass. And a big hole over there. Showed bunt, pulled the bat back. Pitch was low and away, 2-1. Good job by Evans to not offer it that one. Did he call that a strike? Did he say he offered at it, or he called the pitch a strike? It looked like he pulled the bat back. Well, it's 1-2 apparently. Pitch on the way and a foul back. So we'll do it again. At 1-2. The pitch on the way and a ball poked foul off to the right and into foul territory. Still 1-2. Good job by Evans to spoil that pitch. Another long at bat here. Mitchell, Evans, and Julian Moore, who's on deck, were all set down in order in the second inning, but they all put together long at bats. So they're starting to pile up the pitches on Nico Luna. Runner at first, nobody out. And a 1-2. Line down the left field line, but he hooked it foul. Ooh. Still 1-2 to Brody Evans. And boy, he wishes he could have that one back. If he could wait back just another split second, he could have put that down the line. Still 1-2. Luna comes set. The pitch. Breaking ball called strike 3. Evans knew it. And he's gone for out number 1. That brings up Julian Moore, who was called out on strikes his first time up. Check swing, and that pitch is a strike to Moore, 0-1. Moore awaiting the 0-1 pitch. And he bunts at first base side, but foul. Count is 0-2. To Julian Moore. Andrew Cole on deck. Mitchell at first with 1 down. Ottumwa down 2-1 in the 4th. The pitch high, and it's 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Mitchell gets his lead at first. Pitch in the dirt, got away from the catcher, rolling all the way to the warning track by the backstop. Down to second. Guys, we're going to call that a wild pitch or pass ball. And pass ball wasn't in the dirt. We'll go pass ball. I agree. Count is 2-2 to Julian Moore. Now the tying run at second with one out. Let's see if Moore can square one up right here. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike three. For out number 2. Strikeout number 6 for Luna, and it's up to Andrew Cole, who struck out his first time up.
17, Andrew Cole.
We'll check the pitch count here in a moment, and it's got to be over 70 by now. First pitch to Cole. High, ball one. I've got him at 73 pitches now with 2 out in the bottom of the fourth. The 1-0. High and away, 2-0. Nobody up right now in the Lincoln bullpen, although I see some stirring in the dugout, perhaps. 2-0 to Andrew Cole. Got a hitter's count. Let's see if he can do something with it. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-1. 2-1 to Cole. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Runner at second, 2 down. Bulldogs down 2-1. Cole looking for a big 2-out hit. The pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Going back on it a bit is Canny, but he has plenty of room to make the catch and retire the side. Ottumwa gets a leadoff man on, but can't do anything with it. No hits and a man left. We go to the 5th inning. Dogs still down 2-1. Back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
I did not come to play, I came to dominate.
Top of the 5th inning, Ottumwa baseball trailing the Moines Lincoln 2-1 here in Game 2 at Legion Memorial Field. Lincoln will have the 3, 4, and 5 hitters due up. Cooper King, Reese Martin, Deshaun Sharp. King has reached on an error and scored and grounded out to third, so 0 for 2. pitch from Max Thomason, hit in the air, foul off to the right, out of play, 0-1. Thomason at 57 pitches. Looking in to Julian Moore for the sign and the 0-1. Breaking ball hit in the air to left center, pretty well hit. Cole going back. He's got a beat on it. Andrew makes the catch for out number 1. That brings up Reese Martin, who is 1 for 2 with a single. He's also reached on an error and scored. Lincoln got their 2 runs in the first inning on 4 Ottumwa errors. Ottumwa got a run back in the 3rd inning on a pair of 2 out walks and then a Jesus Jaime RBI single. 1 out, nobody on top of the 5th. First pitch stayed high, ball 1. Martin waving that bat over his shoulder. Here's the 1-0. High pop up behind the bag near second base. It'll be Mitch Wood just on the lip of the dirt. Makes the catch for out number 2. Deshaun Sharp, the batter, 0 for 2, has reached on an error and has fouled out. They're in the 3rd inning in Keosauqua. Van Buren still leading Burlington Notre Dame 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Thomason has pitched well. He's trying to record his first 1-2-3 inning, however. First pitch to the left-handed batting Sharp is outside, ball 1. One and 0 the count to the Railsplitter first baseman. The wind by Thomason in the next offering. Rolled out to Delahoy at second. He'll throw to first in a very quick 1-2-3 5th inning for Max Thomason. We go to the bottom of the 5th. The Dogs still down 2-1. Back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is how we saw it.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Gotta go all the way.
Bottom of the 5th inning, Bulldog baseball brought to you by Lisco, Southeast Iowa's leader in fiber optic telecommunications, Lisco of Fairfield, and by River Hills Community Health Center with locations in Ottumwa, Centerville, Oskaloosa, Richland, and Sigourney. They've been growing healthy communities for over 20 years. Visit riverhillshealth.org for updates and more information, or you can find them on Facebook. Bottom of the 5th inning, Des Moines Lincoln 2, Ottumwa 1. But you like who Ottumwa has coming up. You start with the number 9 hitter, Colton McKinnon, whose on base percentage is about 400 this year. Then the top of the order, Delahoy and Wood. And if anybody gets on the RBI man, Jesus Jaime. First pitch by Nico Luna, fouled straight back. I was ready. It hit the screen. It was coming right at me. Strike one. McKinnon grounded back to the mound his first time up. Scored a pair of runs in Ottumwa's Game 1 win, 12-2. Bulldogs need to rally to get the sweep. Here's the 0-1. That's right down Broadway, 0-2. OHS should be winning this game 1-0. The 200 runs in the first inning still providing Lincoln with a margin. That pitch outside, 1-2. Bulldogs committed 4 errors in that first inning. They've committed one since, but it didn't come back to haunt them. Now the 1-2. Outside corner called strike 3. McKinnon did not agree, but there's one down. The strike zone has been demonstrably bigger in the second game than the first. Different umpire.
Now batting the second baseman, number 2, Dominic Delahoy.
That's strikeout number 7 for Nico Luna. Here's Dominic Delahoy. Grounded out in the first, walked and scored in the third. And he takes ball 1-1-0. The wind by Luna, working quickly, the pitch. And that's outside, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes for Dominic. The next pitch, that's in there for a strike, 2-1. Delahoy knows his role is to get on base however possible in the leadoff spot. He is more than willing to take his share of pitches. Luna now steps off the rubber for a moment. Goes into the wind and the 2-1. Way outside, 3-1. In a one-run game, Delahoy can draw the walk or find another way to get on base. You've got Wood and Jaime coming up. You like your chances. The 3-1. High ball. He called that a strike. 3-2. Delahoy was 3 steps down the line to first. Dominic's not that tall. Talked about that earlier. Here's the 3-2. Blown away ball 4. Well, sometimes justice is delayed, sometimes justice is immediate. 1 on, 1 out for Mitch Wood. But he singled in the first inning, walked in the third. We talked about Jaime being the RBI man, but Mitch Wood can line a double to the gap, and Delahoy would score from first. Mitch can hit it over the fence, too. First pitch. That's high, ball 1. Middle infielders kind of pinching towards the bag at second, hoping for a double play grounder. First baseman Sharp holding Delahoy on. The pitch, runner goes, and it's fouled back into the right. 1 ball, 1 strike. No more sunshine on the field. They have turned the lights on. They really haven't taken much effect yet. 1-1 to Mitch Wood, getting the signs from Coach Yeager. Delahoy first, one out, Dogs down on a run, throw to first, and Delahoy back in safely. Mitchell dig back in. The right-hander Luna comes set. A nod, and the 1-1. Fouled straight back 1 and 2. One ball, 2 strikes. Jesus Jaime on deck. Mitch trying to find a way to at least get a base hit. Get Delahoy at least to second. A long pause in the 1-2. Runner goes. Pitch grounded up the middle, fielded by the second baseman. Martin. His only play is to first for out number 2. As Delahoy advances to second. Jaime is the batter. First base is open. Saw Des Moines Roosevelt yesterday not even waste any time in intentionally walking Jaime, and Lincoln will do the same. That was the one thing I was afraid of. If Wood advanced Delahoy but was out himself, that they would walk Jesus Jaime. That's what they do. Well, Trey Swartz is due. He's 0 for 2 with a ground out and a strikeout.
Batting for the Bulldogs, the first baseman, number 7, Trey Swartz.
Just one good swing, one good line drive. Put it out in a gap somewhere. The pitch. Low, ball 1. Whether or not this at-bat is successful, how successful Ottumwa is over the course of the whole season and into the postseason, it's going to be determined in large part what the batters after Jaime do in the order. Swartz swings and misses, chasing an outside 1-1. Especially when we get to postseason play, teams are going to pitch around Jaime whenever possible. So Swartz behind him, or Mitchell or Evans or whoever hits in those spots behind Jesus Jaime have to start producing. The 1-1. In the dirt, runner was going. He gets to third, and then with the ball in the dirt, Jaime takes second. Okay, so that's going to be a weird play where Delahoy will get a stolen base. He was running. And then when the pitch went in the dirt, Jaime took second on a wild pitch. Can you have a stolen base and a wild pitch on the same pitch? Right there, we had it. It's 2-1 to Swartz. The next pitch. Grounded, fouled down the third base line. More of a line drive, a low liner foul. It's 2-2. Well, Swartz made good contact there, just got out in front. See if he's got another good swing in there. 2-2, 2 out, second and third. Tying run at third, go ahead run at second. Dogs down 2-1 in the 5th. And Luna steps off the rubber. .95 pitches now for Nico Luna. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. He chased one off the plate. And the side is retired. No runs. No hits. 2 left. We go to the sixth inning. Dogs still down 2-1. Back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
You be scared of John, watch me lead though.
Top of the sixth inning. Ottumwa still trailing Des Moines Lincoln 2-1. The Rails haven't scored since the first inning. But Ottumwa's only gotten one run on 2 hits. Javon Rivera will lead it off. He's 2 for 2 with a single and a double. And he's driven in a run. Max Thomason at 62 pitches as he begins his 6th inning of work. First pitch on the way, and it's inside, and he got his jersey, a hit batter. That's not the way you want to start. Rivera goes to first with nobody out. And the batter
now batting for the Rails, number 7.
Brandon Canny, who has reached on a fielder's choice and flied out. Ottumwa down 2-1. Rivera getting a very aggressive lead over there at first. Throw to first, will chase him back. Lincoln 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error. Ottumwa 1 run, 2 hits, and 5 errors. Long pause by Thomason in the pitch. Over but low, ball 1. Ottumwa had Jackson Saunders warming up in the pen earlier. Not warming up now, but I imagine wouldn't take him long. Throw to first, and again Rivera dives back in. Going to the 4th inning in Keosauqua. Van Buren still leading Burlington Notre Dame 2-0. The 1-0. A little bit high, 2-0. Thomason trying to work his way back into this one. The 2-0. Popped it up. Mitch Wood backing up a bit, still on the dirt, makes the catch out number 1 as Connie pops to short. That brings up the catcher Alex King. He's batted twice. He's twice flied out to left.
Now batting number 12, Alex King.
One on, one out here in the top of the 6th inning in a 1-run game. Bulldogs trail 2-1. Max Thomason from the stretch. Right-hander's pitch. Swing and a miss. Got King to chase one outside. side, 0-1. And 1 as Thomason works deliberately. That pitch low and away, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fairly pleasant summer evening here in Ottumwa. Bit muggy, but not bad. Thomason's 1-1. Line into left field on his horse is Cole. Gets there to make the catch. Runner's way off first. The relay throw back to first, and they double him off. The inning is over. Andrew Cole with a nice running catch. He threw it, I think, to Delahoy. Delahoy turned and fired to Schwartz. I have no idea what Rivera was doing. He was almost to second base when that ball was caught. The inning is over. No runs, no hits, nobody left. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Still 2-1 Lincoln. Back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Family First Chiropractic. It is our goal to get you and your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for the rest of your life. We deliver an elevated level of care for the entire family. We approach healthcare from a holistic view, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure that our patients achieve the best results as fast as possible. We believe you deserve the best. A little preventative care now will eliminate pain management in later years. We want our kids to grow and live an active, healthy lifestyle. Get your family checked at Family First Chiropractic.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
I ain't choose the gang chose me.
Bottom of the 6th inning, and Des Moines Lincoln's going to the bullpen. They still lead Ottumwa 2-1, but after 96 pitches, their starter Nico Luna close enough to the pitch count that the Railsplitters want a different arm to try to finish this up, or at least do the 6th inning. They'll call on their center fielder, Brandon Canny, to come in and pitch. And I think Luna's gone out to shortstop. That's where he played game 1, although I'm not 100% sure. The shortstop would actually know that's still Walker. I think Lincoln has done some other shuffling, though.
And batting for your Bulldogs, number 18, Thomas Mitchell.
Thomas Mitchell will be the first batter that Canny faces. Let's get you Canny's numbers first. Only his second appearance. He's 0-1 with a 17.50 ERA, 5 runs on 3 hits, 3 walks, and a hit batter in 2 innings. Thomas Mitchell is 0-for-1 with a walk. First pitch by Canny. Low and away, ball 1. Lincoln has put Deshaun Sharp, their first baseman, out in left field. As that pitch comes inside to Mitchell, 2-0. So they've got a new first baseman. Is that Cooper King now at first, who was DHing? might be a 24 on the front of the jersey, but hard to tell through the screen. Anyway, the 2-0 to Mitchell. Swing and a miss, 2-1. Somewhat down 2-1. Mitchell leading off the bottom of the 6th inning against the reliever Canny. That pitch outside, 3-1. Hitters count for Mitchell. The 3-1 pitch. Hit in the air, foul off to the right out of play, 3-2. The line on the starter, Nico Luna, 5 innings pitched, 1 run, 2 hits, 3 walks, 8 strikeouts, 96 pitches. 3-2 to Mitchell. Bulldogs trying to get the tying run on to lead off the 6th inning. Pitch on the way. High, ball 4. Second time at bat in a row that Thomas Mitchell has led the inning off with the walk. Brody Evans 0 for 2. He struck out twice, both looking against Luna. Coach Yeager calls time. He wants, I think, a runner for Mitchell. Pedro Gonzalez will run for Thomas Mitchell.
Running for the Bulldogs, Pedro Gonzalez. And batting, number 9, your right fielder, Brody Evans.
So Gonzalez with more speed now at first. Brody Evans at the plate. Coach Yeager now goes through the signs for Evans. Evans tried to bunt last time with the man at first, nobody out, and couldn't get a bunt down. First pitch here, gets a bunt down back to the mound, bobbled by the pitcher Canny, then he one-hopped the throw to first, but Cooper King, who's now playing first, dug it out. For out number 1, it is a sacrifice 1-3 for Evans, and down to second goes Gonzalez. And now time called in another conference on the mound, not with the coach, but with the Lincoln infield, most of it anyway. The batter is Julian Moore, who has struck out twice.
25, Julian Moore.
Tying run at second, corner infielders coming in, way in at first, I should say. Pitch up and away, ball 1. I can't imagine that Moore is bunting here. King way in at first. Well, you could hit a medium speed roller to the right side, get it by him, and there's a foul off to the right out of play, 1-1 to Moore. Yeah, I am not understanding why Lincoln has its first baseman in on the grass. The 1-1. Up and in, 2-1. Bulldogs down 2-1 with a tying run at second and only one out. A walk and a sacrifice to start this inning. That pitch up and in, 3-1. Andrew Cole on deck. Lights now starting to take effect here at Legion Memorial Field. See if the Dogs can rally under the lights. Trying to get a sweep of this doubleheader. The 3-1. Lifted in the air to center. Drifting back. There's a new center fielder. I haven't been able to pick up who it is. He makes a catch. Tagging and going to third and sliding in safely is Gonzalez. There are two down. And it's up to Andrew Cole, who has struck out and flied to center.
Now batting the left fielder, number 17, Andrew Cole.
Caden Storm is in center field now. He makes that catch. So they put Sharp in left. Storm went to center. Cooper King went to first from DH. And here's Cole trying to tie the game. First pitch. Lifted in the air to left. Going back is Sharp. Drifting with it, makes the catch to retire the side. Cole hit it well, but got under it just a little bit. And Ottumwa again leaves a tying run at third. No runs, no hits, a man left. We go to the seventh. Dogs still down 2-1. Back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says, "I love you" for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Top of the seventh inning. Ottumwa trailing Des Moines Lincoln 2-1. Max Thomason has had an outstanding start. He's not allowed an earned run. Lincoln got 2 runs in the first inning when Ottumwa committed 4 errors. Thomason has not allowed anything since. He's only given up 4 hits. Hunter Walker will lead it off, the number 9 hitter, then the top of the order, Storm and Camden Walker. Hunter Walker's 0 for 1 with a walk. First pitch, ground ball to the right side. That'll be fielded by Delahoy. Second baseman throws to first, and a quick first out for Thomason here in the 7th. That's only the 70th pitch for Max Thomason. Ottumwa does have a right-hander up in the pen again. That's precautionary right now. Caden Storm is 1 for 2 since he came into the game to replace the injured Carter Storm after the top of the first inning. Caden Storm has a single and he's reached on an error, but he was thrown out trying to get to second on the play. First pitch. Inside corner strike from Thomason, 0-1. Lincoln, 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error. Ottumwa 1 run, 2 hits, 5 errors, and that line score really hasn't changed in a few innings. The 0-1. Grounded to the right side, easy hop for Trey Swartz near the bag at first, steps on the bag, 2 down. The batter Camden Walker over 3, a ground out and a pair of flyouts.
Now batting for the Rails, number 9, Camden Walker.
Walker digs in. Two out, nobody on. First pitch on the way. High, ball 1. Thomason still working from the windup. His 1-0 pitch. Down low, 2-0. Bulldogs won game 1, 12-2 in 6 innings. Game 2's been a struggle. Thomason trying to get his team back to the plate for one last chance. It's down just 1 run. Ground ball to the right side. Delahoy's got this. Throw to first and another easy 1-2-3 inning for Max Thomason, who hasn't allowed a hit since the 3rd inning. Let's see if the Bulldogs can pay it off for them in the bottom of the 7th. They need 1 to tie, 2 to win. We're back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
I do it for the love.
We've reached the bottom of the 7th inning. Last chance for Ottumwa in game 2. They're only down 2-1 to Des Moines and Lincoln. If the Bulldogs can't rally, Lincoln will split this doubleheader, but Ottumwa just needs 2 runs to get the sweep. And again, you like where you are in the batting order. Colt McKinnon, Dominic Delahoy, Mitch Wood. And if anybody gets on,
leading off the inning for
Jesus Jaime.
your center fielder, number 27, Colton McKinnon.
McKinnon is 0 for 2 with a ground out and a strikeout. First pitch. Low and away, ball 1 from the reliever Brandon Canny, who's trying to get a 2-inning save. Outfield kind of shallow for McKinnon. There's a big gap in right center. That pitch is down low, 2-0. Canny walked the first man he faced in the sixth inning, but pitched around it and eventually stranded the pinch runner Gonzalez at third. Now the 2-0. Strike at the knees, 2-1. The kick and the pitch. Late swing and a miss, 2-2. Ottumwa only has 2 hits in this game. Mitch Wood had an infield hit in the first. Jesus Jaime an RBI single in the third. The 2-2. Inside, 3-2. You get the feeling this is a critical pitch. 3-2. McKinnon leading off the bottom of the seventh. Dogs down a run. Canny is set. The stretch. The 3-2. In the dirt, ball 4. Another leadoff walk issued by the Rails in this game between the starter Luna and the reliever Canny.
Now batting the second baseman.
They've done that 4 times. Dominic Delahoy has walked twice, scored once. McKinnon can run. Do you play for the 1 run here? Do you have Delahoy bunt? The third baseman Rivera's in on the grass. The first baseman King has to hold McKinnon on. The pitch. Bunted, foul behind the plate, 0-1. I wouldn't be half surprised if they changed it up here and put McKinnon in motion, although you don't want to run yourself out of the inning either. 0-1 to Delahoy. Pitch is bunted, third base side, charging. Rivera looked at second, throw to first is there. It was a little bit wide, but King managed to keep a foot on the bag for out number 1. It's a sacrifice, 5-3. Tying run at second with 1 out for the second straight inning. But now you've got your 2 best hitters at the plate, Mitch Wood and Jesus Jaime. Now here's the situation. It's 1 out, first base open. They'd never walk Wood to get to Jaime, but if Wood does not get on base here, they will walk Jaime to get to Trey Swartz. First pitch to Wood, outside, ball 1. Ideally, you'd like Mitch Wood to hit a ball in the gap here and tie the game, or, you know what, hit it over the fence and end the game. But if Mitch doesn't get on base, Jaime's not going to get a chance. Check swing, pitch came in high, 2-0. Now, if they walk Wood, they almost have to pitch to Jaime. They wouldn't walk him to load the bases, not with third base being the one open. But Wood, you would think, would get a pitch to hit here, 2-0. It's on its way. And a little looper over the shortstop. The throw coming to third, not in time. A base hit for Wood. McKinnon had to hold up at second to make sure it wouldn't be caught. Then he just did beat Storm's throw to third. Boy, no man's land for McKinnon, but he got to third, and now you got a tough choice here if you're Lincoln. You don't have first base open. Jaime at bat. Would you dare walk him to put the winning run at second? And you've got a pinch hitter on deck. It's not Swartz, it's Rominger. But Jaime a chance to tie the game. The pitch. Swing and a foul. 0-1. Jaime is 1 for 2 with an RBI single, and he's been intentionally walked. Ottumwa playing only their third and fourth home games of the year. As the 0-1 is fouled straight back 0-2. Bulldogs had a bigger seventh inning rally in their second home game, the nightcap against Ankeny. We scored 5 in the seventh that game to win it. Only need 1 to tie 2 to win here. First and third one out, but Jaime down on the count 0-2, maybe a little bit anxious on those first 2 offerings from Canny. Let's see if he can put together a good 2-strike approach right here. Oh and 2. The pitch. In the dirt. Laid off it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. You wouldn't want anyone else at the plate right now than the guy who's driven in 6 runs in the doubleheader, Jesus Jaime. Runner goes. The 1-2. Bounced it in there. Knocked down by the catcher, King. Is that still Alex King catching? I think so. Counts 2-2. Wood goes to second on the wild pitch. The ball didn't get away, so McKinnon stayed at third. Now if they were behind in the count, they'd walk Jesus Jaime here, but it's 2-2. They're going to pitch to it. Here it is. Way outside, 3-2. Now, does he get anything to hit, or do they put him on? If you're Jaime, you got to be ready for a pitch in the zone, but you cannot chase. They may try to get you to chase on 3-2. The payoff. Swing and a miss, strike 3. At a high fastball, there's 2 down. Well, it'll be Blaze Rominger to pinch hit. And before he bats, coach comes out of the dugout, they'll have a conference. And they may be deciding whether they want to pitch to Blaze or put him on first and pitch to the DH spot where Thomas Mitchell has been reinserted after being pinch run for last inning. Blaze in game 1 was 0 for 2 with a walk.
Now batting for Ottumwa, number 1, Blaze Rominger.
Second and third, 2 down. The third baseman Rivera is even with the bag and only about 10 feet off it. They're not letting McKinnon get a big lead down the third baseline. Having said that, if a wild pitch gets past the catcher King and goes to the backstop, they're never going to get McKinnon at the plate. Tying run at third, winning run at second, 2 down. And Blaze at the plate, trying to become the hero. The pitch. Inside outside corner strike, 0-1. Boy, Ottumwa left the tying run at second in the fourth, runners at second, third, and the fifth, the runner at third and the sixth. The 0-1. Chopper, third base side foul, and Ottumwa down to its final strike at 0-2. This would be a very frustrating 2-1 loss, given that if Ottumwa had simply fielded one of those 4 errors in that first inning and made a play, Lincoln probably wouldn't have scored the whole game. We'd already won 1-0. And then when you factor in over the course of the game, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 runners left in scoring position. This would be 7 and 8 if Blaze can't come through here. 0-2. Can the Bulldogs find a way? Now, time called by the catcher, Alex King. Blaze digs back in. The 0-2. Hit in the air off to the right, foul down the line. That'll get out of play. And it stays at 0-2. One other possible factor. We've pretty much reached twilight. We've reached dusk. And at this time of night, a fly ball that gets above the lights becomes hard to see. Just saying, I've seen more than a few balls drop in that scenario in critical moments. The 0-2. Fouled straight back. Blaze just does stay alive. Spoils a good pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes to the Bulldog pinch hitter. McKinnon at third, Wood at second. Dogs down a run. Down to their final strike. Canny, the stretch, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And Ottumwa suffers a very frustrating 2-1 loss. They split the doubleheader with Des Moines and Lincoln. 2-1 the final score. We will take 3 minutes, come back and get you the totals on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Coal Palace Cafe and Books invites you to stop in and try their real, not fast, fresh, never frozen, made in-house menu, which is sure to satisfy. Start your day with their fresh brewed coffee or one of their specialty drinks and a delicious breakfast. Stop in for a cup of one of their homemade soups, a sandwich, or salad for lunch. Don't forget dessert. At Coal Palace Cafe and Books, your purchases help our neighbors with disabilities learn valuable job skills. Check out their gently used books while you wait. That's Coal Palace Cafe and Books at 226 West Main Street, Ottumwa.
Engage, educate, and empower every student every day. Ottumwa School. Building relationships, foundations for success. Helping every student to achieve their best. Engage, educate, and empower every student every day. Ottumwa Schools.
Yes, the great outdoors is wide open. So why not make the most of it? Expand your family's freedom with the off-road's best. like the only built-in GPS that doesn't require a cell connection, and group tracking that lets you spread out on the trail, but stay together for the journey. Polaris. Think outside.
Stop into Slayton Polaris, located 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ottumwa High Baseball on KBIZ, the doubleheader with the Moines Lincoln in the books, and a frustrating end as the Bulldogs split the doubleheader. They won game one 12-2 in 6 innings, but a tough 2-1 loss in the nightcap. For the Railsplitters in game 2, 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error, 6 left on base. Nico Luna, the winning pitcher, he's now 3-1. Brandon Canny gets his first save. For Ottumwa, 1 run, 3 hits, 5 errors, and 9 left on base. Max Thomason takes the toughest of tough luck losses. He is 1-1, and he takes a loss despite pitching a complete game without giving up an earned run. The ball game took 1 hour and 37 minutes. Ottumwa falls to 4-7, 1-3 in the Metro. Lincoln improves to 7-9, 3-3 in Metro Conference play. Frustrating thing about tonight, well, Lincoln scored their 2 runs in the first inning on 4 Ottumwa errors that happened over the course of 3 batters, all with 2 out. Lincoln would not score again the rest of the game. Thomason only gave up 4 hits in the game. He didn't give up any hits after the 3rd inning. But he gets saddled with the loss because A, his defense let him down in that first inning, and B, Ottumwa stranded 9 runners. 8 of those runners were stranded in scoring position. The Bulldogs had chance after chance after chance and just could not get a tying run home. So OHS splits the doubleheader, and that'll do it for Ottumwa baseball this week. The Bulldogs are back in action Monday afternoon on the road at Des Moines North. That'll be at 3:30 on Monday. We will have that broadcast on KBIZ and on the live video stream. We will take one more 3-minute timeout, come back and wrap up the night on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says, "I love you" for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is how we Sonic.
Family First Chiropractic. It is our goal to get you and your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for the rest of your life. We deliver an elevated level of care for the entire family. We approach healthcare from a holistic view, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure that our patients achieve the best results as fast as possible. We believe you deserve the best. A little preventative care now will eliminate pain management in later years. We want our kids to grow and live an active, healthy lifestyle. Get your family checked at Family First Chiropractic.
You are a player, cheerleader, or coach. Your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free no obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people with goals, people who want to save more, people that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Family First Chiropractic. It is our goal to get you and your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for the rest of your life. We deliver an elevated level of care for the entire family. We approach healthcare from a holistic view, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure that our patients achieve the best results as fast as possible. We believe you deserve the best. A little preventative care now will eliminate pain management in later years. We want our kids to grow and live an active, healthy lifestyle. Get your family checked at Family First Chiropractic.
Engage, educate, and empower every student, every day. Ottumwa School. Building relationships, foundations for success. Helping every student to achieve their best. Engage, educate, and empower every student, every day. Ottumwa Schools.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
And welcome back one final time tonight to Legion Memorial Field, where your Ottumwa baseball team splits a doubleheader with Des Moines Lincoln, winning game 1 12-2, dropping game 2 2-1. Our next broadcast of Ottumwa High Athletics tomorrow afternoon, the Bulldogs softball team in the Ottumwa Softball Classic at Houston Field. Bulldogs are scheduled to take on Class 3A number 1 Davenport Assumption at 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, and then they'll turn around and face Class 4A number 9 Fairfield at 5 o'clock. Of course, there are earlier games in the day at Houston Field. so that start time could be a bit up in the air. But whenever the Bulldogs do play in their own classic, we'll have it for you right here on 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and on the live video stream at ottumwaradio.com. Let's thank all of our sponsors one more time: Meridian Credit Union, Patrita Orthodontics, Champion Bowl, Community First Credit Union, Slayton Polaris, Sonic Drive-In, Dixon's Floors and More, Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse, the Ottumwa Community School District, Cold Palace Cafe and Books, Family First Chiropractic, Lisco, and River Hills Community Health Center. A big thank you to Bulldog head coach John Yeager for helping us prepare for the broadcast tonight, and a big thank you to our studio and on-site video producers, Annie Argo doing the video, and Brandon Drew, the radio producer back at KBIZ. Finally, I'd like to thank you, the fans, for tuning in tonight, because without your support of these broadcasts and of Ottumwa High Athletics, none of this would be possible. So thank you for tuning in to Bulldog Baseball on 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and the live video stream at ottumwaradio.com. My name is Jason Van Arkel. I will talk to you tomorrow afternoon when the Bulldogs softball team plays in the Ottumwa Classic. Until then, good night, everybody.
Wondering what to have for lunch or supper? Stop in and see Mike and his team at Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse. Whether you want amazing Greek food, pasta, salads, sandwiches, fish, chicken, steak, or the best pizza in town, they have what you want. They are always open for carryout, and their full menu is available at mikespizzasteakhouse.com. Thank you, Southern Iowa, for making Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse your favorite restaurant and your favorite pizza place. Proud to support the Ottumwa Bulldogs.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Patrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Patrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says, "I love you" for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is how we saw Nick.
Wondering what to have for lunch or supper? Stop in and see Mike and his team at Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse. Whether you want amazing Greek food, pasta, salads, sandwiches, fish, chicken, steak, or the best pizza in town, they have what you want. They are always open for carryout, and their full menu is available at Mike'sPizzaSteakhouse.com. Thank you, Southern Iowa, for making Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse your favorite restaurant and your favorite pizza place. Proud to support the Ottumwa Bulldogs.